Hey, everybody, we're back. This is your girl, Karina, and her best friend, Amber. Thanks for joining us to listen and to watch us as well. We are your hosts for Dating and Marriage Perspectives, damn good to the last word. And today, as part of our series about, let's talk about sex, today's topic is about, talking about the number of sex partners with your partner. And, how do you approach that conversation with your partner? How do you approach talking about, not so much like your sex history and the details, but like the number of sex partners you've had and the number of sex partners your partner has had. So it should be a very interesting conversation today, don't you think?
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, let's get right into it.
Let's jump in.
Can I ask you the first question?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So our viewers and listeners may or may not know that you are the marriage part of our channel, of our show. Yeah. You've been married 10 years to your husband. Can you think back to when you first got together and having the conversation of the number of sex partners you both have or had, or I don't know how to really state that, but yeah.
Had previous, that's a good one. Because it's only plus one now, right? I remember B asking me how many I had. And it's let's keep it real. It's an uncomfortable question, right? And I'm never going to give the whole number, right? I'm going to take that whole and I'm going to cut it in half, in a third, in quarters, in something, right?
So you don't tell the truth.
No, it's almost like, how much did you spend at the store? Oh, I spent, if I spent $100, I spent $20. Okay. And I'm not condoning lying. I'm just saying, for me, that was probably the people that I could think of at the time.
Okay. So who brought it up?
Oh, he did.
Okay. Was it pretty right away? Because I know your courtship was like 4 or 5 months.
I can't remember exactly at what point it was. It's funny because he still asked me and I have to go back and be like,
because he knows.
Yeah,
his gut, trust your gut.
And as these shows go on, he gets a little bit more curious. He still asks me, but I will tell you, I don't ask him because I don't want to know, because in my mind, I'm the only one,
Okay.
And for him, he says it wouldn't bother him if I told him how many, or,
if he told you how many.
No, I would not I don't want to hear that. And he's told me, and he probably mirrored what I said, for shit. Well, nobody's telling the truth.
So he asked you, but you didn't ask him.
No, not that I can remember. And if he did, and I very well may have, but that's not something for me that I want to know about, because I'm a Scorpio, and Scorpios are typically can be a little bit jealous. We can be extremely loyal, but we can be a little bit jealous. And I would probably ask more questions. And then I don't need to go down that rabbit hole, because I will go down it and nobody will like it. No, we won't. So
Alice.
Yeah, exactly. So there, I will say that there was a time that I felt I was in a long relationship. And that's the other thing. I didn't start until I was 21. So I was kind of a late bloomer.
You didn't start what till you were 21?
I didn't even have I didn't have sex first time until I was 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I would consider myself a late bloomer with time. I needed to make up for lost time.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm coming to understand you a little bit better now.
We see each other, right?
We do.
And it was with somebody that I was with for 8 years. So I had a lot, there was a, when you hear our stories that we talk about, there was a lot of makeup time during that.
Yeah.
See, you get me.
Yeah, now I understand your 30s.
Thank you.
Much better. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 8-year relationship at 21
Yeah.
and forward.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
No.
was like.
I started when I was 18. I started dating him when I was 18. And then we didn't even have sex till we were 21. And then
okay.
we broke up around 25, 26. And then I ended up getting another relationship with, that dickhead.
Yeah.
So, in the beginning, they were with people that I was committed to for a long time. And then my 30s happened.
No. 30s was just rough for us.
They were good times.
Yeah, and we had moments of like, oh shit, we're in our 30s.
Yeah, that's the truth. And we're like, what's happening now?
I see clearly now. I can see clearly now. Yeah, I see. Because in my 20s,
well, how about you? Like, have you been asked the question?
I'm sure I have.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember with whom.
Who asked you? What do you mean?
No, I can't remember when I had that conversation and with whom, but I know I have. I know it's come up. Mm-hmm. I'm not able to, share details or how it felt or, so I can't remember. I mean, I do know that any relationship I get into, like, and we're making that choice to have sex, you're getting tested.
Oh, no doubt.
You're getting tested, I'm getting tested.
Yeah.
And the last one I was with, was kind of just fighting me on it. Like, not fighting me, but like, why? Like, I was like, I'm ready. I want to have sex. We can't be doing what we're doing.
Right.
Like, it's too much. Like, it's getting too close too many times.
Yeah.
And
just the tip.
He didn't tell me, I didn't ask him, and he didn't tell me the number.
Oh.
But he was drunk one night and stuff started coming out. And I never told him this.
Shoot.
And, we were getting into it. And I was like, we can't, this is too close. We can't. So I stopped. And he was frustrated. I mean, we were both frustrated. I mean, he's not the only one. Yeah, exactly. But he was frustrated and he was drunk and he was like, this is frustrating. We get too close. And I know you want me to get tested. And I know I've been a promiscuous man in the past. Like, he said that about himself. And I'm like, that's why I need you to get tested.
Exactly.
I don't know where you've been. Right. I don't want to find out in any other way. So,
exactly.
I mean, gather we were doing stuff. So if anything was going to show up, it was going to show up at some point. But to me, I need to have that peace of mind that we're making that choice. We both need to be tested. So it didn't come up with him. I didn't ask. He didn't ask me.
Oh, he didn't.
And again, I can't remember having that conversation with someone.
Well, let me ask you this. Let's say your next relationship, they ask you, right? Let's say you get in a relationship tomorrow. And they ask you, no,
I'm not telling the truth.
You're not okay.
Next question.
Okay. Well, why wouldn't you answer? Like, why wouldn't you tell the truth?
I don't want to.
Okay.
Because I don't want to. And I think that as a society, we hold certain stereotypes when a woman were to say a certain number. Mm-hmm. I think that, I think that stereotype is still held. So I was telling you before the show, like, I remember in high school, I was very careful. I had my first and I had my second, and that was it. Mm-hmm. But the way I heard high school boys talk about the girls that they were with and what they did and all these things. And then I came to hear like a few women's name, like pretty regularly, like the reputation was horrible.
Yes.
She, I mean, it was bad for her, but the men were celebrated.
Yeah. Isn't that fucked up?
It's very fucked up. So I told myself, I'm not people are not gonna run my name through their mouth. It's just not gonna happen. I
Yeah.
had my first, we were together for almost a year in high school. And then I dated someone for about a year, like junior, senior year. And that was it.
Right.
That was it. So today, even in my 40s, there's still not a really good association with women who have had, partners maybe as high as men do. And in saying that, for me to say that men are typically the ones that should have a lot of sex partners
Mm-hmm.
is another way for me to uphold what society thinks of men and the number of sex partners that they have. And that is celebrated still today.
It is, right? Like they get a high five. I'll tell you, it's so interesting because I think a lot of the time that I held out for a long time, well, not only from some advice from my mom, but I'll share that on another show. But I had rumors about me, and I was like in high school and in college, and I was like, I'm still a damn virgin, right? So it is a real big societal problem where, let's say it wasn't true. If it was true, I should not have to, endure being put down. I don't know if it's the same today, right? But nobody should be put down for having sex, right? Exploring their sexuality. Because like you said, men get a high five. Women get, you're a hoe, which is so ridiculous. So ridiculous. And I wish and hope that society will change that. But yeah, I just think that's pretty freaking pathetic. And it is unfortunate that we can't give the right answer.
It
right?
is. It is.
It's a damn shame.
Yeah, it is. So men, if you're asking a lady how many partners she's been with, she's not telling the truth because society is telling us don't tell the truth.
Or don't ask if you don't want to hear the real number.
There's that too. Okay, so on that topic, why does it matter? Why do we even ask?
Well, see, I don't ask. I will ask you to get tested. I'm like,
right, exactly. So if we're gonna ask our partner to get tested, or if we're gonna use precaution,
yeah,
why do we even ask, hey, how many people have you slept with? Like, where does it come from?
Everybody's asking. I don't know that everybody's asking. And I don't know that everybody's asking for them to get tested either, right? Like, I think you and I are a little unique in that. I hope people are doing that.
I really hope so too.
But let's just keep it real, right? Because, listen, in my 30s, I don't think I asked the person that I felt like I was going to be with to get tested.
Yes.
When I was in my 30s, I was not asking. When I was playing.
You were playing. I mean, you were having fun. You were.
Yeah. Right. But
I don't time for 8 years.
Yeah. I was making up a lot of time. I was exploring myself, getting to know what I do and do not like. But I don't think that's looking back, yeah, I probably should have, looking back, and if I was being responsible I would have asked people to get tested, or I would have asked how many people. But honestly, like I said, I don't really want to know. But would you have asked in your 30s? Can you see yourself, or are we just trying to have fun?
Well, no, same with you. If it's someone that I was just casually dating, we would be using protection.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I only got down to again, I can't remember if I asked, but it only, the conversation turned that way when it was someone I am serious about. Like, hey, let's get tested. Let's make a choice.
Mm-hmm. So, nowadays, like
now, and yeah, in my 30s, I was seeing this one guy for about a year and a half, and he went and got tested.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, and so did I. Like, it's a responsibility. Like, sex is fun. It's fun, but let's just keep it fun. Like, let's make sure we're good.
Yeah.
And let's get tested.
Yeah. How nerve-wracking is that test, right? Like, you're like, then you start going back and listing.
Did I slip one night and I don't
Right,
remember?
exactly.
Let's hope not.
Yep.
Uh,
Funny.
I've been, yeah, for the most part, I've been a pretty careful lady. So,
Well,
and
no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I do my physical every year, so I know where I stand. Even during dry spell seasons, I I know where I stand.
Right.
Well,
do you get
medical
tested
team,
after? Do you get tested after? Right. Like I know that. Do you get tested only when you are? Do you get tested every year, or only when you are find somebody that you may?
every year.
Oh, that's great.
I do the whole shebang. Good to see you,
Oh.
doctor. It's been a year. Hey, Karina, great to see you. Do the whole thing every
Really,
year.
even the blood test and everything for
Everything.
like, oh, that's great. Good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, let me ask you this, right? Because we have it, I don't know if it's different now with like millennials, right? Because I feel like millennials, it may be more accepted than when we were growing up. So
accepted in what way?
Like having multiple sex partners as a millennial than when we were growing up. Now, I don't know if that's true or not.
I would be scared to explore my sexuality today in my teens with all the available gadgets and technology.
You might blow your brains out, not in that way, but you know what I mean?
Disappear, send me to the Congo. I will.
It's gotta be the Congo.
Yo, everything like travels fast now.
Oh, we talk about word of mouth or
word of mouth,
Instagram or Twitter or TikTok.
Yeah, all of it, like photoshopping stuff.
So you're more concerned about a recording being out there like a Kim Kardashian tape or some shit like that.
The possibilities are endless. It's endless. I would not like to be like my goddaughter and my niece, I think got cell phones before they were 14, 12, 13 maybe. And the stuff, you know, junior high school, you just want to make friends. You want to be accepted. You want to have groups you hang out with, and you want your little boyfriend, your little girlfriend, your little partner. And I just cannot imagine, just the rumors and the stories, how fast they travel today.
I hear you.
Now they can put. It was fast in high school.
Now they can put a picture of you with like dicks in your mouth, getting flown in your mouth on a TikTok video or something. I'm serious.
It's bad.
Yeah,
it's bad. It's and you're 13, 14, 15, 16. You don't even have a real sense of your full self just yet. You should be where you're at that age and enjoy that. But with technology and pressure of sex and feel like you have to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a partner or whatever. And I cannot imagine.
No, it's a different world. It's interesting because like my 9-year-old keeps asking me for my other phone. And I'm like, you don't have a phone. No, because just enjoy being a damn kid for a little bit, wait a little while. Quit looking at TikTok, like these kids unfortunately are so influenced by not only what's commercials and things have, but TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, ding. I mean, there's so freaking many avenues to
much.
Yeah, there's too much. And the kids just can't be kids. And I'm sure that's how our parents felt.
Yeah.
I think every new generation, I think feels that.
This challenges are presented differently, right? For every generation. I'm sure talk to our parents and we're like, okay, how hard was it to raise like a preteen and a teenager, and their hormones are left and right. And I don't even think my parents know when I lost my virginity, to tell you the truth.
They know now.
No, they don't, because I haven't said it.
Okay. Well, we talked in high school. You already said it on the air.
We know. Oh, you are listening.
Yeah, okay. I pay attention.
Yeah, high school. That's right. I just didn't say the age, but yeah, between 14 and 18.
18.
Definitely not 14
Yeah,
or 15.
good.
Okay.
Or
Let's move on. Let's just move on.
yeah. I don't want dad hearing us.
I know, my poor dad.
Yet.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I think every generation had their own sets of challenges. I just, like I said, and I've said this multiple times, things were a little bit more simple, I think, back then. Today, it's too much. It's everywhere. It's fast. It's immediate.
yeah.
You know, it's almost like I can't keep up.
But you know what's interesting? I could be wrong. I just feel like today women are able to explore their sexuality and be more comfortable with it than in our age and then in our parents' age. And maybe it's because we see it everywhere. So, we see titties everywhere now, right? Like, it's not like, oh my God, close your eyes, right? You see it. We see it freaking on everything nowadays. So
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm just feeling like for women, it may serve a little bit better so that they can explore their sexuality a little bit more and they can understand, oh, okay, she's got boobs. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah,
okay to have, I mean, I'm not saying Mardi Gras everywhere you go. I'm just saying that,
good if you want.
yeah, even, yeah, true. You can't, hey, boo, I'm not mad. I'll throw some beads. Go get it, girl. I don't care. But it just seems like it's, people are a little bit more open and it's okay if women have multiple sex partners. Oh, it's not a surprise anymore. It doesn't seem as taboo anymore as necessarily when we were growing up. But
Yeah,
I'm not in that era anymore. But
yeah. No, I agree. I think that at least for me, I see and hear more messages about, take control of your body. It's your choice.
mhm.
As long as you're okay with it, as long as it's consensual,
Yes,
you can be Stella. Get your
yes,
groove
get your
back.
groove back.
Get your groove
Yes.
back and explore and, and all those things. So I'm down. I'm down for it. At the same time, there's still like a hidden element to it, right? There's still like, yeah, I'm doing all that. Yeah, I'm comfortable with it. But is this person going to be receptive to me expressing my full self and I'm not being shamed for it?
Yeah.
I think there's still a little bit of that, being cautious in that way with other people. And I wonder if there's this same level of being cautious among women.
I think yes, yes, and yes. I will just have to say that's just my personal opinion. Um, I think at this point in my life, I would feel very comfortable with my group that I have of women.
Yeah.
But I can tell you before I would get judged by women. But my guy friends were okay with it. Well, they probably had no, that's not really true because one of my guy friends left me at a club one time.
What actor? Why?
Oh my God. Listen, yeah, you're gonna have to talk to Maj about this because Maj had it out about this. He didn't, well, he was
Oh,
one of they left me. It was three guys, three of my guy friends. And they were like, well, you're always off talking to guys, blah, blah, blah. And they left me. And I was pissed. I was pissed.
mofos.
And Majay was really the only one who stuck with me after that. He apologized. He was like, I shouldn't, I didn't know, I didn't know what to do, blah, 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 blah. And Majay's always been like that guy that's stuck by me no matter what,
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, that's my mofo. That's my
Yeah.
mofo. I love you, Maj.
Hey, hey.
Yes, yes. But he's never judged me. I've never felt like he's judged me. I've never felt like he's like, no, Amber, you shouldn't be going home with so and so or whatever. He never
I
judged
love
me.
Mache. Oh my God.
We're gonna have him on. He's great.
Seen him in years, more than years.
But he's doing good. And so
That's good.
but yeah. So I guess I also wonder if it could just have to do with somebody's manhood and can they handle it or not.
Wait, say more about that.
Well, I think some guys, listen, if a guy is comfortable in his own skin and he could accept the number, then it probably would tell him. Honestly, my husband probably could take the number, and we've been married so long, right? And it's his now, right? So he could take I'm sure if we sat down and after if he listens to this, we will have a conversation.
Would you be willing to share? Would
I
you?
probably would, because oftentimes he's like, well, where'd you learn that? Or where'd this come from? Or and it's in me.
I just can't contain myself with you.
It is true. I'm sure he could take the number, but also some things a woman's just got to keep for herself.
Yeah.
But if it's a strong man and confident in himself, and listen, hubby's throwing it down just fine. So, we good.
There you go.
We'll see.
So if you do come to a place where the two of you actually have this conversation, I would love to hear, along with 2 million people,
an update
how that was.
Yeah. Oh, we'll update.
I think this is a win, like talking through this topic. If you're coming to a place where, well, maybe my husband would be able to take it.
Yeah. I'm not drunk enough for that, but I do think that yeah, I am. But he's great. He's understanding. And there's a lot of men that aren't comfortable in their own skin. So they would not be comfortable with that number.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're just conditioned to believe what is acceptable.
Yeah.
With the number of partners a woman should have, or at least a range.
Yeah.
A safe range. And then, what we as women think of men who have a certain number of sex partners, and how more accepting we are of that than, among women.
Would you be comfortable hearing a number? Like, let's say you're dating a guy that you like, right? Would you be comfortable hearing the number of 60?
I don't know if I would be comfortable hearing the number of 60. You know what comes up for me is, how'd you get there? Or what period of your time did you just go at it? Like, you just did not give a shit.
Right.
And you ramped up and you were just like, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so tell me about that period.
Right.
That's what I think I would want to know, the story behind it.
Sure.
And less be so focused on the number 60. Because I mean, in my 30s, I had just ended a 3.5-year relationship. It was long distance the entire time. I take a job in LA. I don't know anybody. Nobody knows me. And I just saw that as an opportunity to I'm just going to be me. I'm going to meet people. Not all of them.
No, not all of them. But.
And I'm just going to have fun. And,
yeah.
Some, I don't even remember their names. Some of their faces are a little blurry. I just don't remember. But I had fun. I was careful. I had fun. And I think that time period contributed to
your growth.
My growth. To my growth. And but then I had, other times in my life, I would say maybe my early 40s, definitely in the last 2-3 years, I haven't had, a whole lot of experiences, encounters, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I would just be like, oh, 60, that's great. Tell me where what was it like in your 20s, 30s? When did you ramp it up? I want to know the story behind it.
What if they said it happened in the last 5 years, but now I'm ready to settle down? I'm just throwing that out there.
Let's go get tested, and then we're gonna get tested again.
Yeah, oh, twice. That requires 2 testings and a vaccine card with a booster shot.
Oh my goodness. These are the times.
That's right. That's right. I love it. I love it.
Oh my God. I mean, that would be yeah, the last 5 years, that's some serious fucking.
That is. But let's say they just got out of a marriage, right? Or yeah, a long relationship.
I mean, I know people who had a sex life was almost, absent in long-term relationships.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's a long time, and people have needs. People
True.
have needs.
True. Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that's a hard one.
as long as we're careful, we're safe, we ask questions,
Yes.
right? Like, don't be afraid to ask questions. If this question is really important to you,
Yep.
you want to know about their sex history, the number,
Yep.
more specifically, then just be careful. Just take the steps and make a choice to get tested and move forward.
Yep. Do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do.
Satisfied and comfortable and safe and disease-free.
You don't want to surprise.
You don't want no warts down there. You don't want your dick on fire, man, either, right? Let's just keep it real. Who needs that? No, could just
You
be
don't want no surprises.
This could be avoided.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Well, I love it. I'm looking forward to more of this series. Sex is a great topic, something that we all enjoy.
Oh my gosh, yes. We have
somebody.
Yeah, we could talk about this forever. We have some very interesting topics related to sex. So we're looking forward to share that with everyone.
Yes. If there is a sex topic that you guys want us to visit, please let us know. Comment right below if you are watching on YouTube. If you're watching on or listening to on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it may be, and you have questions, let us know. Comment, email us, damperspectives@gmail.com. And we have a few series now, a few episodes coming up of sex. So we'll be doing it for a while, but I guess we're wrapping up.
Doing it for a while.
Ha ha! I see what you did there.
Said first.
Thanks so much for watching, you guys. We really appreciate it. Can't wait to see you guys again. Have a great day. Bye.